Both sides, questions for Aidan?
Aidan, I guess, first chance to really, show what you got for this fan base, I guess. Well, how do you think today went, and then just spring practice overall as you look to take that step from obviously from backup to starter and moving ahead?
I think today was great. First of all, started with signing autographs this morning. Really showing what the fan base is like. First of all, for me, being my first time in Spartan Stadium, being my first time around all the fans as a whole, and also being able to see them after the game, just talking to them, signing autographs again, taking pictures with them, just realizing like how much of a family this really is. And then after going through spring ball and the spring game, really just shows us how much we've improved since day one. We all came. Really, it's a new system for everybody. So us being able to gather and really put everything together as one, it really showed me something, and I feel proud of us too.
And how about you individually, just how you thought you played, and then the spring and your progression and next step?
I thought overall, the way the offense played is how I played. So I think we did pretty good today. Scoring. First of all, we beat the defense, being down 14-0. So that's something that we haven't done all spring. So just being able to do that and come together and really, again, play as one, play as a unit, it showed us that we can do this on a high level.
Where have you seen just the biggest progress from practice 1 to now practice 15?
Again, like I said before, just playing as a unit. Practice 1, we're on a team at the end of the day, but who's really on the team is what we got to come together and figure out. And I think practice 15, or today, realizing we can do this as a team, and we all did it today as a team. Like, offense put everything together, defense put what they did together, but we were just a better team today, So, but they're great guys. This is a great team, and I'm super proud of what we did today.
I'm just wondering what you've learned over this little time, about being a starting quarterback now. It's obviously a much different role from what you were before. Just how guys look at you, the responsibilities that you have now, the reps that you're getting. Just what have you learned through these 15 about being at the top of the depth chart at that position?
It's different. Really, you don't even see it inside the football. Like, inside of football, it was the same way last year. Like, people still ask you questions, people still talk to you, even as a backup role. But just being in that starting role, it's been a learning experience. It's been fun, and I'm grateful to be in this position. But the biggest thing is, like, everybody's watching you. I saw it today, big screen. I see my face every 5 minutes. I can't do nothing, mess myself up. I just got to be. But I really just have to be on my P's and Q's and just be able to maintain my composure throughout the game, throughout just practice, throughout everything, because everybody's watching me.
Yes.
I'm wondering how it felt out there in the wind and the temperature. What the guys who have been here kind of say, kind of give you an idea of what it'll be like in the fall.
Before the game started, we were talking about how, not me, but the dudes talking about we playing the coldest spring game in America right now. And that was funny to me. But a lot of dudes that are from here are telling me it's cold for a spring game. Because last year I heard it was 90, 95, something like that. So it was. We powered through it. It's football. You're gonna play in different weather. You can't control the weather. But like we say around here, we own the weather. It is what it is. So. We played through it, and it was cold. It was terrible. I had the goosebumps every time I walked out on the field. But overall, it was fun.
What has it been like having a guy like Nate Carter in the backfield to make you be more comfortable when you're back there in the pocket?
It's amazing, man. It's easy because you don't have to, not all the pressure's on you. We have the run game, we have the pass game. We can do this. Like Coach Linger talks about all the time, marrying the pass with the run. And you never know when we're going to hit you. We can hurt you with the run with Nate, with all the backs actually. We can hurt you, and then we can hurt you in the air with all the receivers we got, all the weapons we got. It's amazing having all these athletes on one field and just being able to protect it and being able to score whenever we want to, really.
Nick Marsh is a guy that Jonathan said kind of came on late in spring practice. We obviously saw what he did today. I guess what have you seen out of him, being a young guy like yourself, but being a first-year guy and trying to make that leap to the college level?
I see a lot of Nick. I see a lot of me in Nick simply because he started off young. He's different than me. We have different attitudes and everything, but he's young. He's a baller, and he drives a lot off of talent and everything. And it helps a lot. I did the same thing my freshman year. I thought of what I could do talent-wise and athletically, but overall, coming this fall, we have to work with Nick. We have to get into the playbook. I'm sorry, into the playbook. And so do I, though. I have to help him get into the playbook because I think he can help us really big in the fall.
Also been getting the plays through the helmet radio system, and just what sort of adjustments do you have to make there?
It's a love-hate relationship between that, man. So I'm used to signals, see the signal. If you get the signal wrong, that's on you. It is what it is. But sometimes you don't get the full call. But we're working with it, and it's easier. Not having a coach like on the field, being able to just like give you the signals and everything, but also that he can't hear me. It's kind of fun that he can't hear me because I can talk, say what I want a little bit. But we have some disagreements. But it is what it is. It's football. You're gonna have those disagreements, but you talk about it when you come off the field, and it's different. Just being able to just hear him from the sideline with your helmet. But overall, it's helpful. Can't complain about it.
Being back with Coach Smith out there and some familiar faces, did it kind of feel like you didn't really miss a beat?
Yeah, simply because the same offense, really. Not even the same offense, but similar offense. Another terminology. I know my goal. I know my role. I know what I have to do. And all the coaching staff is still like coming with him. It helped me, just being able to communicate with the same guys I already had new conversations with over there at Oregon State. And it's really cool to just bring in that family that I already had, be able to stick with them.
Hey, what's your dynamic with Tommy, who's obviously played a lot of football, but not in the offense that you know as well? Like, what's that relationship and the dynamic between you guys?
Tommy's a baller, man. I like what he does. I really do like when he goes out there. I watch what he does, and I just because he's so much more experienced, and I've learned from other coaches. Coaches have told me, defensive coaches on our team have told me like I live by the gun, die by the gun. I'm a really aggressive quarterback. I take things that probably shouldn't be taken. And Tommy goes out there and takes what the defense gives him, and I like what he does. He just drives the ball up the field, cool, calm, and collected. He never gets out of his head, and I really just like the fact that he's always leading his team. It's just easy. It seems easy for him. Sometimes I get out there, I'll panic a little bit, but I get back in my head. But I like Tommy, man. Tommy's a cool dude to be around. He's quiet usually, but he's real cool. And we don't outside of football. I don't like to talk about football that much, because. Just the mental aspect of football, I just like being away from it sometimes. But we don't talk too much about football, but when we talk, we cool dudes. Like, I can't complain about anything.
All right, Aidan. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.